Good morning, comrades. A very good morning because it's 30 degrees, but we are about to make someone's morning, or actually someone's weekend, and hopefully someone's life even better than today's day. A couple of months ago, we from Apex have been contacted by Make-A-Wish UK because there's a kid, his name is Dowie. Unfortunately, he is sick with leukemia, but he has one wish, and he wants to come to the Nürburgring and experience it in its full potential. He wants to have a ride in a race car. Long story short, everything has now been arranged to make it happen. I just exited the Nürburgring office because even Nürburgring participates with that. They gave us the tickets to go to Ringwerk, the Nürburgring Museum, to ADAC GT Masters, an event that's taking place this weekend, and lots of other goodies that I will show you later on. For now, I need to do a couple of runs around the Nürburgring to go to various racing teams who have also agreed to give Dowie some gifts, some special things, and then we have a very big program that you're all gonna see. So let's get going because the time is running. Okay, as you can hear, they're actually already here, so I'm just gonna quickly run you through the things that all the racing teams and everyone from the Nürburgring gave to us, starting with a massive GT3 wheel from a GT3 race car, AMG GT3 by Team Black Falcon. Everyone from the team who was present at the time sounded. Gatspeed gave this calendar. Atomic gave Garrett t-shirt, Garrett cap, and also t-shirts. This t-shirt by the Nürburgring is from my favorite gas station, ED. A lot of key change. The duck was given by the Nürburgring themselves. Porsche Motorsport cap by Eva from Mr. 24. Then this cute lion was given by the Nürburgring as well. AMG Customer Sports Racing by Black Falcon. Then this set of drawing, a color book from me and Diana, and yeah, from Manthey-Racing, lots of cards. There in envelope are actually cards signed by the racing drivers. Then another cup by Manthey-Racing, GT4 Club Sport MR, very cool. A t-shirt, then from Nürburgring themselves. A nice message, and then inside there are tickets for the GT Masters and the Ringwerk Museum. Thank you very much, Nürburgring, for contributing to this cause. Some Apex shirts from Cathy, a nice image. And there was something somewhere from AMG. Oh, here, from Rentec. It's pretty cool, you know, the engine badges that are being made on top of AMG engine. Well, this is like it's a collector's item, pretty cool. Okay, let's go downstairs, and in a bit we're gonna also go to Manthey-Racing for a factory visit. But that's very much, thank you very much everyone who has contributed, and I'm sorry if I didn't mention you because there is so much here, and there's going to be also a lot more during the day. But now let's go.
There you go. Please.
Thank you.
That's all for you.
Oh my god.
Everything's for you.
Thank you.
Those are all local companies and racing teams that give you part of the gifts.
Oh my gosh.
A part. I think they give me.
Yeah. So, but have you seen the biggest one?
Have you done this one?
At the entrance? That's it's for you. Yes, it's a AMG GT3 race car wheel, given to you by AMG factory team Black Falcon. So I don't know if you can carry it with you back home.
Otherwise,
You
you
can
We have a 23 kilo allowance.
Yeah, we can ship it back to you. Then don't worry. You want me to walk you through some stuff? That's so this Gatspeed. There's also a Porsche racing team. They gave you a calendar. There's a lot of pictures inside of the cars. Yeah. Yeah. And then so there's a couple of caps. So this one is from Garrett. They make turbochargers, and the official Porsche Motorsport team cap as well. Then a couple of t-shirts from Nürburgring themselves, from Atomic. This is a tuning company around here. A duck. I don't know if you like going to bath, or otherwise you can just like. I know some people don't like water.
No,
Happens.
last night.
That's cool. This was given by the Nürburgring themselves. It's just like a teddy bear. Do you like AMGs?
Yeah.
You know what? On every AMG you have like a tag by whom this engine was assembled, and this is like a very special collector's item. So this type of tag is going on every AMG engine, and this was given to you by Rentec, who tune AMGs as well to make them even faster than an AMG. Yeah.
We like that. We're into that.
Yeah, customer sports from Black Falcon as well. All kinds of glasses. This was actually given by a guy named Tobias. They sent it just to us. It arrived to us, and I'm like, I never ordered a Fiat 124. It must be for Zoe.
Yeah, we got like.
This is my favorite. This is actually my favorite because it's given to you by me and Diana. The coloring book from the Nürburgring race cars. And actually, what I'm very jealous of is actually here. You can open up.
Oh.
Those are cards from Manthey-Racing, the Porsche factory race team. And some of them should be here actually as well, are signed by the race car drivers who have won the 24 hours of Le Mans and the Nürburgring this year.
We have to find space on the walls.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah, as you
cool.
can see, they're all signed with autographs.
They're cool. That one. They're cool. Still got-
And this is from the Nürburgring themselves. They gave you tickets to visit this weekend's race, ADAC GT Masters, and the Ringwerk, the museum.
Don't lose them.
I will.
I hope you like museums. Some kids don't like museum trips, but the Nürburgring Museum should be cool.
I've been, it's pretty cool.
Okay, Tom Stamp, you might come with us as well. Okay.
He's all camouflaged behind the window.
You can open it up and sit in it if you want to.
What's your take?
It's fast, Tom.
What's the fastest car you have?
Fastest car, Tim, do you reckon? In a straight line? In a straight line with a 720. 720. And then round the corners, would you say?
M4 or the LT?
The LT? Don't know really. Let's find out.
Or maybe this with MR kit. Yep.
Pretty close, isn't it? In between the between the three.
That's low.
Have a look at that one. The full wide body carbon fiber M4. So this one used to be a race car, and it raced 2 24-hour races of Nürburgring with it. And now we converted it to a street car. So it's still a race car, but you're allowed to drive it on the streets now.
Carbon fiber on the bottom.
Yeah, it's carbon fiber door cards, and actually the whole body is carbon fiber. So there's...
Pure carbon.
Okay, so I was thinking if we're going to Porsche factory racing, you might as well drive in a Porsche. So you hop in the red one.
Oh yeah, give it the red one,
It's a full racing, well, almost racing car. So that'll be your taxi towards the team. It's a nice, small coincidence. This is Norbert, our friend and the owner of this car.
Oh, hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How you doing?
Hop in and
Come on, sit in.
a real race car with the roll cage and everything. Don't worry, you'll get your turn.
We don't want him getting too comfy in it though.
Yeah, don't get any ideas.
He's going to have a shock when he gets back to reality at home.
Okay.
Okay. Let's check out some more Porsches.
here we are 165 guys working because we have so many cars to take care of and so many projects. And here we go. So this here, it looks quite, when you have been at a Porsche center already, it looks quite familiar. It looks like Porsche. Reason for this is that within 1 month we're getting a Porsche service center here. This means we're getting probably a Porsche center, but we don't deal with cars. So we don't just do the service and the workshop, and we don't deal with cars. So here you see this is also looking like a little bit like Porsche. As you see, they are just painting the windows here in the Porsche CI color, more or less. And here we are working on Porsche cars. At the moment, we are working mainly on track day cars and sporty cars. But due to the fact where will be a Porsche service center, it will be all kinds of Porsche cars. Yeah. So you can come in here with your Cayman and with your Cayenne and with your GT3, so it doesn't matter. Take care about it all.
Also 944 or 924.
Yeah. If it's we need some black and white tools, but that's okay. So here you can see outside. This is, for example, the GT3 RS, which is also a customer of ours.
He came in it. That was his taxi ride here.
Okay. Oh, perfect. Was good?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, this is what we are doing here. This is the whole workshop just for Porsche. But we also have another workshop where we are doing some other cars, because the company of the two brothers I told you before, they were doing all kinds of cars, like BMWs and Fords and Renaults and all that stuff. So we're doing this on the other side. Okay? So just go.
So that was the Manthey-Racing visit. We also had some even more secret stuff that we're not allowed to show. Now we're going to go to watch even more secret than secret stuff that we're also unfortunately not allowed to show you. Lots of Porsche trucks, and lots of other things that again, unfortunately, cannot show to you. Okay, now away from the no filming zone into where we can film.
So if you smell, there is still champagne on and rain and very good shit. The problem was that this year in 24-hour race, it was stopped in the morning because it was heavy fog and rain and stuff like this. And during the stop of the car, they cleaned the car. And afterwards, we were only racing like 1.5 hours, so it's quite clean. If we hadn't cleaned it, it would have been much more dirty and more race-like. But that's the car from this year where we won. So here you can see, when there was a restart, we were on second position, and then we had to overtake Mercedes AMG, and it was a really hard fight. And you can see here, this is the memorial of the Mercedes. Yeah, but we luckily made it, and so we were able to win. And those were the guys driving. There were an Austrian guy, 2 French, and an English guy. Maybe you know him, Nick Tandy. He's also Le Mans winner, so quite a cool guy, and he drove for Manthey for quite several years. Yeah, that's the car here. This is a Ferrari GT. It's an older car, but still a kind of super sport car, which belongs to a customer, but it's stored at our place, and therefore we present it here.
There we go again, no filming.
So let's go. This is quite similar to the one you saw up there. It's just for the factory drivers. They have a smaller seat, so because they are in general a little bit thinner. You can jump in there as well.
The car that came second in Dubai.
So here you can feel it's a little bit, One moment, we'll just check if we can move forward. Yeah. Exactly. There is the connection to the helmet.
Oh, yeah.
And over there is the bracket which you saw. And so you know the car at the moment is in the build-up. You can see here, for example, all the yellow stickers. There is a light on the roof, and the light is how do you call it in English?
Infrared? Or
No, it's the light which you also have in the disco where all the white shirts.
ultraviolet.
Yeah, ultraviolet.
Yeah.
And when you have the light switched on, then you can see all the yellow letters. They are lightning in the dark, you know, because when you're racing in the dark and, for example, you need a switch from over there and you have no light inside the car, you can't see it. So this is on for the night stints, and then you can see, my drink is here or my wiper is here. And you can also see here the racetrack with the names of the corners.
Yeah.
You know, you turn and everything switch off at the same time. So
How long
you're
does it take to do the driver changeover here?
driver change in general has to be done completely in 14 seconds. Here you can see, for example, in order to be safe, you have the safety net here, which you have here. So you or your hands, in case you roll, your hands can't come out here. And if you want to jump out of the car, you just pull here. Just try to pull here. Yeah, and then it opens. So you can jump out. Or you can also push on here, and then it opens. Yeah. Good.
What I absolutely love and never seen before, so it's a school day every day even for me at the Nürburgring. Look at those elastics. They make sure that the belts, that the harnesses are being always put outside, so you can quickly jump in and put them in, and once you destrap yourself they all jump outwards and you don't have any issue. This is something you can even make for your own street car. This is amazing, genius.
When we switched the brake pads, we figured out we're faster when taking off the caliper, the pads and the discs in one and put another one on. So we have to disconnect the brake lines and then we switch it completely. What do you think how long it takes to switch the brake?
Minute and a half.
I think the best time was 29 seconds. From car coming to take it off and put it back on.
Are you wearing special gloves then, because it's probably a bit hot?
Yeah. But this is, you know, it's when racing or winning a 24-hour race, it's not just the driver, but it's also the team, because, you know, if the team is like 1.5 minutes faster than the other team, then the driver is really struggling on getting the time back, you know. And so our guys, for example, the technicians, they are also doing video analysis of their pit stops, and they check how to change tires as fast as possible and how to change brakes as fast as possible. In some races it's not so tricky because they have a minimum time to stand, but in case there are any problems occurring, then it's always good to have a gap of time where you are flexible.
Well, that was amazing. Thank you very much, Manthey-Racing, for this wonderful tour. And now we are going to ADAC GT Masters. And unfortunately, I didn't get the filming license to film that. So, but what I did get filming license for is to show you some of the Nürburgring Museum. So after that, we're gonna go there and check out some Nürburgring history.
When I fell hard. Now on love, I'm forever scarred. Forever scarred. You made me feel so special and perfect. Anything.
Okay, and fast forward to the Nürburgring Boulevard. We did some shopping, but first of all, another major thank you to Manthey-Racing for an amazing backstage tour. And now we are going to Ring Museum. Yeah, we're gonna check out some cool content, the history of the Nürburgring, lots of cars, also trucks, and well, let's go.
You said you never break
Some Formula cars, because you can do official Formula training at the Nürburgring Driving Academy. Something that I still have to do. So hopefully, anytime soon. Only touching with your eyes, people.
my heart. You said you never break my heart. You said you never break my heart.
So, Doe and his family are already ahead of us. Oh, that's nice. I haven't seen this one here before. The nice thing about the Ringwerk Museum is that actually they change the cars all the time. I don't know how often, but every time I come here, there's always something new to see. And this occasion, let me give you some comments regarding Haribo Racing Team when they quit and they announced their that they're gonna stop with VLN last year, I believe, on their Facebook page. There were a lot of people, like their fans, and I do quotation mark fans, saying like, "Oh, if you're quitting, you don't care about us. You know what? We're not gonna buy your products anymore." Really? And yeah, just something like to tell you about how some people are. Then the winner car of 2014 24-hour race and also the 2012. Some nice DTM cars. Fricadelli racing car, and if you need any extra hints, then this last name of a certain Schmitz, Sabine Schmitz to be precise. This car is special because with this car they took the 200th victory during a VLN race. And they finished 16th overall in the 24-hour race of 2013, so pretty special. But apart from cars, we can see also some classic bikes over there. But over there is even more impressive, a truck. Okay, let's have a quick look first at the E30 M3. Not just an E30, a DTM E30 M3. Back in the days when DTM cars looked like more or less like casual touring cars, and not a Formula 1 with closed wheel archers. Then all the important drivers that have somehow written the history at the Nürburgring. So we have Rudolf Caracciola, Alberto Ascari, Jim Clark, Schumacher, Jackie Stewart that I was fortunate enough to meet this year at Geneva Motor Show, and then here Niki Lauda, who is currently fighting for his life. So thoughts and prayers go to him. Okay, ready? You're leading the race. Just don't forget to brake at the first corner. Uh-oh.
Always a break. I want just a break.
Oh. Oh. Well, you all have crashed.
Somebody rammed me. It's like doing
Well.
a run, isn't it?
While Dewey and his parents are having a go at the truck simulator, let me show you the actual truck. And if you have been following my channel for a while, last year we went to the Truck Grand Prix and I showed you already the specs. And if you have missed it, just a reminder, those trucks have close to 5,000 or sometimes over 5,000 Newton meters of torque, over 1,000 horsepower, sometimes close to 1,500 horsepower. And they're pretty fast. They're pretty fast, but their top speed is limited to, I believe, 140 kilometers an hour, because if they go any faster, the same thing gonna happen what you just saw on the simulator. It will get like very difficult to stop. And you can see actually the brakes have their own water supply because they need to be cooled, the brakes and the tires, and if they run out of water, they just like destroy the brakes with one braking session. Yep. Okay. Alright, let's work now. also has a very impressive Formula 1 display. So for example here, Arrows A2 Warsteiner car, which was very genius regarding its aerodynamic attempt. They tried to create a car without rear wing, but unfortunately, well, that didn't help. So as you probably know from my channel, you need to have wings. Wing game is everything. And then here, Formula 1 with the old logo, Technic, but somehow I see all kinds of Mercedes models, like of course impressive gull wing, but before you actually had a Formula 1 car in display which was completely disassembled and was hanging, all the parts were hanging on the ropes. Yeah, for people who've been here, they know what I mean, but now they transform it into a classic section. So basically what I'm trying to say, if you're coming back to the Nürburgring after, well, a while not being here, it's worth coming back to Ringwerk and check out what new they have after your previous visit. Do you fit in a Formula 1 car?
Yeah.
And Ringwerk also has some classic collection of cars. And of course, what's a race museum without a Bentley? And to be more precise, 1927 construction year, also the opening year of the Nürburgring. A 6.5 liter 6-cylinder, 140 horsepower on 2 tons. Back in the days, it was enough. Now this is a section I believe I haven't seen before. The opening, well, the history of the Nürburgring. Pretty cool. Okay, Tom, you can like wait for me outside. I'll be back in like 1 hour after I'm done reading all of this.
There's a lot of words for you there, Misha.
Yeah, so this section of the museum walks you through every decade. So if the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, and up to the modern times, and explaining you the highlights of those decades. Very cool, very cool. Unfortunately, I have to go, but I will definitely be back at some point soon because I'm very interested to find out even more about the history of the Nürburgring. Well, that was it regarding the ring knowledge, facts, and time. Now it's time to actually drive the Nürburgring. Well, in this case, for you, for being on the passenger seat. You excited?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're going out in multiple cars later on. You know already which cars you're going into?
No.
Okay, we'll keep it as a surprise then. How was it? Good?
Yeah,
That's good. You had fun?
Yeah, really good.
Lunch break. I don't know, McCrane. You'll be okay after food, doing some laps. I thought so. By the way, I've already thanked everyone who has contributed to this amazing cause, including the Nürburgring for providing tickets and all merchandise. And on top of that, for you guys, so you can watch some of the onboard laps that happened, for providing me with the photo and filming permit. Thank you very much. Okay. That's a very good usage of Breitscheid entrance and exits after having some food here. Oh, you already know how it works? I mean, yeah, do it now.
He's just had sausage, mind.
He said he'll be alright, so should be fine.
Alright guys, we'll see you in a minute.
See you.
Want to have a look? You make also, I don't know because it's under 8 or is everything?
The bags are there.
Yes, the emergency bags.
What's your heart rate right now?
91.
car, just Lamborghini has the best sound of all other cars.
Oh, does it?
I can agree.
Oh no,
So-
it's a wonderful piece of kit. Oh, thank you
I
so
hope
much.
it
We
was-
really appreciate
I
it.
thank you, and I wish you a good time here at the Nürburgring.
Yeah, it's been lovely.
Worth about 150.
And a while later, the last car of the day. How was it? Is Morris a good driver?
Yeah.
Can he keep his job?
Yeah.
So, you had so many laps today. Which was your favorite?
I like the Porsche one.
The Porsche one? Yeah. I like it too. Well, the day has come to an end. Actually, day number 3 has come to an end. I think it was pretty big success, as you can see. Yeah. We want, first of all, thank Make-A-Wish, who came up with this thing. Then actually everyone who has contributed today. Jaguar.
There's been a ton of people. I mean, if you go from Jaguar, Ring Taxi, Get Speed, that's just today, the people that came around, everyone that came over to Apex. We had, I think, about 50 people come by, bring gifts, and just show support, and it was pretty cool. It was really a special thing. I mean, yesterday went to the GT Master, went to a bunch of race shops, went in pits of countless race cars, went in the Get Speed Lounge for look over the pit lane and everything like that. And yeah, there was definitely a couple hundred people that came together and really made this weekend special. And yeah, we're very, very proud of everyone from the community, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you very much, everyone who has contributed, directly or indirectly. And yeah, I'm kind of still a bit speechless from what we saw the last couple of days. Thank you very much, guys. And we got to get out of the way before we get run over.